So just sharing this interesting book that I picked up on eBay for £20. It's called The Deeds and Achievements of BP's Family in Picture and Story, My Record Book. It was published by the Scout Association. It's dated 1928, and at the bottom it's got Heroism and Courage. It's even actually got a date on there, Christmas 1928. That's obviously been given to somebody. There's the deeds and achievements, BP's Family, and there you can see it's published by the Scout Association. Now, what intrigued me about this, if we have a look, clearly it's a nice collector's item anyway. It's actually got a name there, G.R. Tregonning. So if anyone knows a G.R. Tregonning, this was actually their record book, and the idea was that they could post a photograph. They haven't done so, but they could post a photograph in there. It's got all the Scout decorations and ranks, so right up to the silver acorn and silver wolf there at the top, and then all the different Scout Master ones. There are some scribblings in it, but then we get to the actual deeds and achievements bit. There's an inset by King George. I hope this book will always remind you and all Scouts to keep Scout promise. His Majesty King George VI. There's BP himself, and it's got an entry for him. Some Royal Scouts and Royal Presidents. It's got the Scout Promise, Scout Law, Wolf Cub's Promise, and Wolf Cub Law. There's John Travis, who was a Cornwall Scout, who obviously got the Victoria Cross as well. But what intrigued me was there's this Roll of Honour. There we go. People who got the Bronze Cross, and then awards of the Silver Cross. Now I'm just going to pick this up and focus in here, because if we go to (1919), I think you can see right in the middle there we've got James Marr, PL JWS Marr, from the 1st Aberdeen. So there's actually a record there of James Marr's Silver Cross that he got for rescuing someone from drowning back in 1919. This is before he went on the quest expedition. So it was really good to get that. I'll just flick through some of the rest of the pages just so you can see what else is in it. There's some quite interesting stuff in there. Good turn. It's got a section all about Gilwell Park. Some photographs from Gilwell Park. There's about Rowland House. There's a whole section on the Discovery, which is great. So Scott's Discovery, all links in, which became a training vessel on the Thames for sea scouting. And James Marr was actually one of the scouts that was there when it was handed over. There's a whole section on the Discovery and sea scouting. Then there's a World Salute, and it's got scouts all around the world back in the 1920s. There we go, worldwide. So scouting really sort of spreading around worldwide. There's a section on physical training. There's one on camps and campgrounds. So, what about camping? A whole section on travel. We've got scouts in the Sahara. And there's some scouts there climbing Ben Nevis. There's a section on gang show. And some really big gang shows there. Obviously in the 20s, late 20s. When gang shows really took off. And then another whole section on World Jamborees. So it goes up, it's got the 5th World Jamboree there. Going up 1924 Jamboree, Copenhagen. Let's have a look. There's a section on Air Scouts and the history of Air Scouting. And that's the finish of the book. But some acknowledgements there at the end. Someone's even sketched some planes there. It's fantastic in the back of the book. So thought you might like to have a look at that. So that's my BP family in picture and story record book. So really pleased to get hold of that, and the fact that it's got the link to James Marr and our Request 2021 expedition, but also some fantastic stuff on jamborees and sea scouting, air scouting, and awards. So just wanted to share that, and anyone's welcome to have a look if they want to get in touch about any specific page that I could scan for you. Cheers for now.